We need to see blessing. Yes. All right, go.
I'm Knox Secondary School president, and Knox is based on low-income families. We bring in children from low-income families to the school. They learn action learning, they learn creative thinking, and it helps us a lot in doing our things. And I want to thank Worley too for sponsoring this STEM. It helped us, we girls, to learn Snapchat, Q, Scratch, Solar, and Arduino. I want to thank them for also allowing us to bring in other children too from the local community. And we're able to teach them to the understanding of the way they learned the Scratch. Most of them could not use computer, but now they were really happy when they saw the computer. They were really happy when they could learn how to use it, when they could use Arduino, when they could use Snapchat and Scratch. And I want to thank Worley for that. It's really made a change in our lives. Thank you so much.
All right, Mom. So thank you so much, Blessing, for that warm welcome. So, Engineer Talabi, you have the floor.
Okay. Like my name is Adedoyin Talabi, but I'm an engineer by profession.
Yes.
And I have my first and second degrees in engineering. My second degree was in mechanical engineering. And right now I practice as a professional project management engineer.
Okay.
So what we do is normally we in Delta Afrique is an engineering design company, and we have different disciplines in engineering. We have the mechanical, we have the electrical, we have instrumentation, we have different civil structures. So, and engineering is a very broad profession that it could just be anything you want to be. I always tell people that sciences, especially engineering, sciences as a scientist, you can be whatever you want to be. A scientist can be an accountant. A scientist can branch off to the arts, yes. So what you do, like, I remember one of my bosses, the guy had first class in electrical engineering from University of Ife. By the end of the day, he did ICANN and he passed. So he became a professional accountant. So sciences can, and it's so broad that it will enable you to broaden your horizon, your thinking. And you okay, you have options to choose from as a career.
Yeah.
I'm not here to condemn any other career, but I tell you that choosing sciences has been a great help and it's really good for everyone. So as we children, as we girls, I'm sure you would have been thinking engineering is for the men. And I'm sure, maybe one or two people could tell me, when you hear engineering, what comes to your mind? Hello, children. Anybody, when you hear engineering, what comes to your mind?
Favor wants to say something.
Somebody should say something. I want you to say something.
Like connection of something to produce not only electricity, but to brought up something, as in to create something.
Okay, thank you for that. I'm really proud of you girls, because I expect somebody to say men. What comes to my mind is a man, that it's a man's profession. But this response is letting me know that you have been taught well, your orientation has changed. You're not thinking that something is for a man that I cannot do. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you? Because I expect that when I say, when it comes to engineering, when you hear engineering, I expect you people to tell me, it's a man's profession, I can't do it, or this, but I really appreciate the school authority, for what they have done. They have been able to orientate you that there's nothing a girl cannot do. It's something that we really need to celebrate this meeting. We are talking about the girls, International Day for the Girl Child. And I'm proud to be a girl, and I'm sure you're also proud to be a girl. A girl can be anything they want to be. Or the only enemy of that you have is yourself. Because when you limit yourself, then you are the enemy of yourself. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
Yes.
your mind not to limit yourself. The world is waiting for you. Tell yourself, the world is waiting for me.
The world is
The world is waiting for me.
So I want you to know that the world is waiting for you, and you don't need anybody, you don't need to hang your success on anybody. You hang your success on yourself. Even you yourself, you are a success. So don't think that it is until maybe probably I see somebody or I see one person for me to be successful. You don't measure your success because of somebody else's success. You measure your success according to yourself. You are your source, you yourself, you are the success of yourself. So don't think when I grow up, when I have my, maybe when I marry that I know I'm already successful. Yes, you are successful, but you can also be more successful. You can be that millionaire that you're thinking about. You can be that pilot that you're thinking about. You can be that doctor that you're thinking about. You don't have to hang your success on somebody else's success. Because you're already a success yourself. So what you do is, like I said, that you are yourself's enemy if you limit yourself. So you don't have to limit yourself. You have to move. The world is waiting for you, like I said. The world is waiting for you. I know there have been so many challenges here and there, and you feel like, oh, I want to give up. Please don't give up. We thank God for this school. Please making this school available. It's really a good initiative to the organizers, to the co-founders. They are doing a great job. I tell you, when I heard about it, I was like, oh, wow, these people, God has really helped them. And before you know it, it's an opportunity that you need to take. Make use of this opportunity. Don't lose this opportunity. There are many people out there that are looking for one opportunity or the other that you are in. This is a great opportunity for you to latch on. Be the best version of yourself in this opportunity. Be hungry for knowledge. Don't be laid back. Don't be lazy. When you're supposed to read your books, please do read your books. There is time for everything. There is time for everything. This is a time for you to concentrate and read your books. Whatever it is that you're being given, ensure that you take that opportunity and learn very, very well. Such opportunity might never come again. You remember that when you were applying to this school, you were not the only person that applied to this school. There were 1,001 children out there applying, both male and female. But you were opportune to be in this school. So you are in this school for a purpose, and that purpose must be fulfilled. So in this case, you don't have to lay back. We should be hungry for knowledge. Hungry for whatever it is, the opportunity they have given you. These people, they are doing great. Irene and the husband, they are really doing well. So don't frustrate them. Ensure that you learn as at when due. You take every opportunity. That opportunity might never come again. So I want to congratulate you that you are in this school, that you are not out there on the streets selling granite or this or that. You might still sell for your parents to help your parents, but that you're in this school is it's a great thing, and I congratulate you for that. So you have to take every opportunity and ensure that you make use of this opportunity by learning well, working hard, doing your homework, doing your assignments, and ensure that you come out the best. So at the end of this program, I mean, in this your secondary school, you should be the best version of yourself, whom the world is waiting for. Like I told you, the world is waiting for you, and you are the success of yourself. You shall be a success story. By the time you come out now and tell your story, it will be a success story. I really didn't wake up to be an engineer anyway, but today with determination, with hard work, and like I have to succeed. You know, the determination that I have to succeed in my chosen career. So I always like look for things to help me succeed. That was the drive that drove me to go and do my master's. And even right now, I'm thinking of my PhD. So we need to actually, because I was like, although age is, I heard about, I don't know whether some of us know this, there's a university that was created by this man, Adedoyin, in Ekiti State. The man started the university when he was 84 years old. The man is 92 now. Well, he's 96 now, because 12 years ago. The man is 96 now, thereabout. So age is no barrier for anything. That's one thing I've learned. So you can be whatever you want to be. Or like I said you are the enemy of yourself. It's when you limit yourself that you will not achieve your goals, that you will not get to, you know, the pinnacle of where God wants you to be. So thank you so much. I don't know whether we have questions at this point. I want to stop because I can keep talking and talking and talking. I just want to encourage us that you should not allow distractions. Be focused.
Yeah.
Do not allow any form of distraction. Be focused and work hard. Hard working is good. Hard work does not kill anybody. It makes you a better person. Even when you leave school and your parents say, yes, you have to go to the farm, go to the farm and go and work. I've been to the farm. I work on the farm. In those days, I used to tell people we used to produce the food we eat. In my home, we don't know how to buy yam. I never knew yam used to be expensive because we used to do it. Our gari and all of that. The good girls. Be focused and you'll be the best version of yourself. Thank you.
Hey, that was amazing. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Wasn't that amazing? Please,
Yes.
Please give her another round of applause. Thank you so very much, ma'am, for sharing with us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was very practical. That was profound. And we're just grateful to be able to be listening to you talk about your first degree, your second degree, your master's, and now your PhD. That's really inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing with us. So the girls, over to you. Questions. I said we're going to take about 5 questions. So the people that have questions, let me see your hand up. So we need to, Farida, you need to vacate where you're sitting so that everyone who is asking a question will come there, ask, and then go to their seats now. So let me see how many people have questions. Let me see your hand up. If you have a question, let me see your hand. Okay. Alex Happiness, Linus Favor. Who else? All right, let's start with Alex Happiness. Farida, please give the space so that, yeah. All right, people who have questions can just come very quickly. All right. All right, Happiness, please go ahead, ask your question. Good morning.
My name is Papa Happiness Alex, and my question goes like this. Do you think without technology we can still survive?
Without technology, we can still survive. Let me put the questions down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
All right. So
you have to answer.
all right.
So the first one says, do I think without technology, it can still. Okay, so the second question.
Favor, please go ahead.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Sobalanis Favor. Ma, is science too hard to learn?
Is it hard to learn? Is that your question?
Yes, is science too hard to learn?
Okay.
All right. Anyone else with a question, please? Let's make it snappy. Dinatu, do you have a question? All right, Blessing, go ahead.
Good morning, Mama Siki. My question goes like this: why do we girls think that engineering are meant for boys? Why don't we go out and study engineering?
Okay, why do girls think that engineering is for boys? Fantastic. Anyone else has a question? Dinatu, do you have a question?
No.
Okay, so 3 questions and we're done. Mr. Tunde, help me, are we done?
Okay, so.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so ma'am, over to you. Please mute the mics from the girls' end because there's some echo so that Engineer Adedoyin can answer.
So let me start with the first question. Do I think, no, let me start with the last question because I think it's featured in my talk when I started. Why do girls think engineering is for boys? I actually congratulated you guys, girls, that when I asked what comes to your mind when you hear engineering, people said she actually explained what electrical engineering and some sort of engineering is. And I said, congratulations that you are not saying it's a man's world. Really, engineering is not a man's world. Like I said, it's all determination. When you want to do engineering, it's all sciences anyway. If you wish to do engineering, good. There's no one that will limit you. You are the only one that can limit yourself. It is not for boys, it is for everyone. There's no gender separation in engineering. It's just that what is the society that has put us in that thinking that engineering is for men, is strength. You are going to carry load, you will carry this or you will carry that. You get what I'm saying? So what we're saying is that it's not like that. Engineering is a thing that anybody can do as long as you make up your mind to do it. So if you wish to study engineering, the world is waiting for you too. And it's not only engineering, all other sciences. You could be a doctor, you could be that. I'm sure you would think that somebody like me, maybe my children will be engineers, isn't it? Don't you think so? Don't you think so? So, but my daughter is not studying, she refused to study engineering and I can't hold her for it. She's studying medicine. So engineering, it's just you who would choose what you want to do. And the world is waiting for you if you are the girl engineer. Thank you. So the second question, let me go to, is science too hard to learn? Science is not hard to learn. I tell you that even when you think science is hard to learn, art too is hard to learn.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that is hard to learn. The most important thing is your mind. What have you made up your mind? If you make up your mind that this is not hard, it will not be hard for you. But when you choose that it is hard for you, then it will be hard for you. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Girls, do you get what I'm trying to say? When you choose a particular subject and you look at it that this course is hard, I tell you it will be hard. Mm-hmm. It will really be hard. This subject is hard. It is hard. Biology, it's hard. It will be hard. Civic education is hard. There's no any subject you choose, whether it is science, whether it is art, immediately you close your mind to it that it is hard, it's going to be hard for you. So I want you to have an open mind to every subject.
Yeah.
Have an open mind to every subject. That's what I tell my children. When they come, I will tell you, there's nothing you can do about this. You just have to learn it. Open your mind to every subject, that you will learn the subject and you will know it. I tell you, when you open your mind to every subject, such subjects will be easy for you, because you will find delight in reading it. You find delight when you're being taught, because you have opened your mind. But when you look at it and look at it, this subject is hard, even this teacher is not even teaching me well, then there's trouble. So open your mind to every, and you cannot escape any subject until you get to a higher class where you have to choose. So open your mind to every subject. That's the second question. Then the last question: do I think tech can? Do I think without with tech we can? Without technology we can still survive? The world that we're in today is a world of technology. Yeah. Maybe in the ancient days, the early men. Probably you have heard about the early men, the ancient days, wherein that there was nothing to this as you are. If there was no technology, would we have been able to see each other? Probably I would have to drive all the way from, or no, let's assume it's the ancient times. There's no car, there's no plane, there is no bicycle. I would have to trek from Lagos to Abuja. Probably it will take me days to do that. So we are in the elite because technology makes life easier for us. Technology makes things easy. Now I don't have to be in Abuja. I'm talking to you. I'm seeing you. I'm sure when we meet one day somewhere, you remember, oh, this face, I've seen it before. So that's what technology does. We are all doing meeting and everybody's together, and you'll be like, ooh. So we can even see each other without even coming into each other, coming in contact with each other, without physical contact. Even as we are now, there's coronavirus everywhere. You can't, you have to social distancing everywhere. So it's usually even better to do meeting online like we're doing. That's the best now. People work from home. So with technology, you cannot survive. It's only if you want to go back to the ancient times. You cannot survive. So you have to key yourself into the technology. You have to be digital. And I know and I understand from your founders that your school is a digital school, technology-driven school. You have a STEM lab ready. So you have to key in and learn. You use computer everywhere. You're so lucky. When I was at your age, I didn't even know what was computer. I didn't even know we could be looking at each other. I could be in one place. All of that just came up a few years ago. So you can operate, you can code, you can do this, you can do that. That's a good achievement. That is preparing you for the future. So if you say, can we survive without technology? I say capital no, you cannot survive. If anybody that says they want to survive without technology, then you just take yourself to one bush, only you, and not communicate to the outside world. So technology is inevitable.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Let's clap ourselves.
Yes. Thank you so much for answering those questions and helping us see that, number one, technology is everywhere right now. We all have to adapt. And then learning is easy for us. Whatever we decide to study will be easy for us as long as we put our hearts to know that it's easy to learn. Things are only hard when we say they are. And then the last question was, why do girls say, so Engineer Adedoyin is here saying, no, it's not a men thing. She's done it. And it's not just about doing engineering. You can choose any field in the sciences, because one of our goals at the North School is to encourage many more girls to get into sciences, because we believe that they have the gift, they have the talent. And it's so beautiful to see that since we started, most of our basic science teachers have been females, starting with Miss Blessing John, then we have Miss Zita, we've always had, and even the basic technology teacher is a female. So that is to tell all of us, that's to tell all the girls in the room today that girls can really do amazing things with science. And we hope that we're creating the right environment for you to become more interested in doing sciences, and we're going to support you all the way. So ma'am, at this point, we'd like to bring you a couple of girls. So if you're one of the 4 girls that are going to be sharing your experiences about using the STEM lab and the coding and everything, please come forward so that you can take the first seat. The first 3 seats, can you please vacate for us, Farida, Blessing, Dinatu, so that the people sharing their experiences can come, so that we do this quickly, all right? We want to do this as quickly as possible. So they want to share their experiences using the STEM lab, where they've been learning a lot of stuff. So who is starting? Who are we starting with? Where's Janet Dauda? All right, okay. Farida is among as well. So I'll start with Ife so that you can just move in that order. Ife, share your experience using the STEM lab and doing all the experiences, going through the experiences during the term and during the holiday where you had to teach other children in the community. So let me hear you.
My name is Sovaifolo Oladipo, and I have been using the STEM lab and also doing some things with the systems and computers. I find it very interesting and also relaxing. So
We can hear her.
When I got to teach other students,
I can hear her.
When I got to teach other students from the community, when I got to teach other children from the community, I felt like maybe they're not going to listen or something. But it was also hard, but I had to endure it. And also I taught them and they understand. With the help of my fellow colleagues in school, they also helped me teach the students from the community. And I really learned a lot from the STEM.
That's fine.
My name is Salwa Bakari Faridat. I like solar engineering. Why I like solar engineering is that when I'm in solar engineering, I always smile, as that is the happiest and flexible activity for me. When I'm in solar engineering, nothing can make me smile like solar engineering. But teaching the students is interesting. I think the students will they don't understand, but they like the teaching. That they enjoy the teaching and the STEM. Some of them cannot operate the laptop, but we taught them and they know it very well. So the truth is that when we concentrate with our education, as when we work harder, we achieve what we want to achieve. And I want to become an engineer like Engineer Talabi. Thank you very much.
All right, next person, Favor.
My name is Linus Favor. Snap circuit was one of the engineering work we learned, and snap circuit that really helped me to know more about engineering work. And through the snap circuit, I also impacted in other children in the community. And I also learned that through your teaching to others, you also learn more from them.
Yes.
And I also appreciate the Worley community, the Worley Foundation for teaching us about the snap circuit and the rest. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Fantastic. So where's Janet Dauda, yeah?
My name is Sobadalga Janet. Scratch was the best distance for me. So I learned it when honestly I never knew how to like operate a computer. But I thank you for the Worley Foundation. They taught me, and I taught this the community student also. So it gives me a great joy when I'm teaching them. And I love Scratch and Makey. I know how to code. Like if you give me the block now, I'll know how to code this for you very well. I also know the community children very well, and I impart more knowledge on them and also from me. I taught them very well and they deep understand. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Wow, you guys have done well.
Yes, ma'am. So we have our last hackathon, but we have a special project we are expected to do for the girls in November. So I'm announcing it to the girls now. So there's going to be a different hackathon from the normal school hackathon, but this one is going to be for girls only. You're going to learn, you're going to advance in what they taught you last term, and then you're going to do a hackathon that is just you girls sometime in November. So we want to thank you and the entire Delta Afrique, Worley Foundation for making this dream come true, the dream for giving our children, both girls and boys, STEM education, because we know that for low-income children, when they get the right skills, they're enabled to break out of poverty. So we want to thank you so very much. So I'd like to invite our lead learning resource officer, Mr. Poteria Yanshola, to offer the vote of thanks for today.
Sorry. Considering this has been a girl day out, I wouldn't want to spoil it too much. So I have asked Ms. Dita to take my position and do the vote of thanks. Would that be okay, please?
Very okay. Very okay.
Mr. Tunde, where's Mr. Tunde? Where's Mr. Tunde?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for seeding that slot in the consideration of that, I'll give you a bottle of water the next time I come to North School. I'll buy you a bottle of water. All right. Let's celebrate Mr. Tunde.
Yep.
Good afternoon.
It's not yet afternoon.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm Ms. Dita Ude, the science teacher. I really want to appreciate North School for being in their team, and also the Delta Afrique and Worley Foundation for the STEM lab and also science lab. I learned a lot during the teaching, that is the Scratch, the Snapseed and solar engineering. It was wonderful, and I really appreciate them. Thank you so much.
Yes. So yes, Ms. Zita, thank you so very much for, Zita has also been one of the coordinators for the children during the STEM lab. She was supervising the children, and truly it was beautiful to see the teachers get lost in the projects themselves. So on behalf of Worley Foundation and the NOS team, we want to say a big thank you to you, Ms. Zita, and Ms. Chisom, and Mr. Isaac, and all the teachers who made this experience possible. We say God bless you. So Engineer Adedoyin, give us your last words before you leave us today.
Oh, wow. You guys, the North School is a beautiful school.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You are doing a great job.
Thank you, ma'am.
I will say I would love to sponsor a girl.
Woo! Woo! Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So you let me know what it entails.
Yes, ma'am. All right, ma'am, we will.
And I want to encourage girls be good and be what you should be.
Thank you, ma'am.
For you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, ma'am. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. This is a beautiful way to wrap the event. Thank you so very much, ma'am. We send our love to Mrs. Chizoba and your supervisor. Yes, please.
HR, Mr. Uchenna.
Mr. Uchenna, yes, Mr. Uchenna. Yeah. Please send him our love, and to the entire Worley, Nigeria, Delta Afrique. Tell them we love them.
And I will appreciate if
your work. Yeah?
The video, the recordings of this could be sent to us so that
we can distribute.
Yes. Company will know what's going on, what we've done, and
okay, yes.
We are engaging.
Yes. Definitely, we will do that. We will do that.
Have a wonderful weekend. And